Emma Raducanu is speaking out on her scary stalker encounter in Dubai, saying she could not see the ball through her tears. In a conversation with BBC Sport, Emma talked about what it was like to be on a tennis court. During the opening game of her second-round match against Karolina Muchova, Emma spotted the male stalker in the crowd. She burst into tears, and she hid behind the chair umpire's stand. The 22-year-old says she was so upset by the sight of this fixated fan, she started hyperventilating. She said she saw him in the first game of the match and didn't know how she would be able to finish. In fact, she said she could barely breathe. Members of Raducanu's team told British media that she was frightened because the stalker had previously appeared in Singapore, in Abu Dhabi, and in Doha before actually approaching her in a Dubai cafe and then showing up at her first two matches in Dubai. She said there were a couple of instances, but it was the second one that freaked her out. The first was like a normal fan approaching her, except for the fact that he told me he followed me everywhere. And then he kind of watched me in the coffee shop for a while. But she said the second incident was really worrying. Dubai police detained the man and described him as a tourist. Emma later dropped the charges against the man after the suspect signed a statement agreeing to keep his distance. He's been banned from Dubai tournaments and from WTA tournaments as well. Though Raducanu reportedly considered taking a break from the game after that stalker scare, she's instead opting to play Indian Wells with reinforcements. Emma told the media in Indian Wells the tournament has stricter security measures in place to protect her and other players. She and her team are trying to learn from it and be more proactive. She says it's being dealt with better now, so for her that's very important. She says she is always aware and not necessarily doing things on her own anymore. The WTA has reportedly offered to supply additional security if necessary. And as we tape today's news, Raducanu has not yet played her Indian Wells opener. If she wins, she's set to play third-seeded Coco Gauff in what would be a clash of former U.S. Open champions. I'm Grace Carter. Thanks for joining us here on Tennis Now.